is up, App Nation? It is Steve P. Young, founder of appmasters.com, the place you go when you want action-packed content related to growing your app downloads and your revenue. In part 4 of this ASO course, we're going to talk all about building a brand and why it's so crucial to driving organic downloads for the short and long term. Now, in our previous video, we talked all about keyword research, and I revealed all the different tools that I use to personally do keyword research. And now I want to show you some cool new tools that you can use to come up with a cool app name, build that brand, and continuously drive organic download. Now, I'm actually the type of person that doesn't really care about growing a brand, because for me personally, I want to find product market fit first, and then brand stuff, think about it later on. But I've adjusted my thinking a little bit on this because I find that I've worked with a few apps that have no ASO whatsoever, but they have such a great brand name that they're able to actually have organic downloads without really optimizing their app store metadata. And so I've come around and said, you know what? Building a brand is actually important. Now, I want to show you a couple of different apps, and these are previous clients of mine as well, that have done a great job of building that brand. And this is Slumber. This is a sleep stories type of app, doing phenomenally well in the App Store. They got a podcast as well, and they help you fall asleep with meditation and story. So really, really well done. The screenshots are beautiful, and they've done a great job of building that brand, because Slumber, if you search for it in the app stores, the app keyword, that keyword actually has pretty good volume. Now here's another app, Unplug. Susie, who is the founder, she's been a past podcast guest. I love her. This is a great meditation app. And what she's done really well is Unplug, right? And she's got a meditation studio in LA, but the brand of Unplug, and that it's so associated with meditation and mindfulness, she was able to drive organic downloads without fully optimizing her app store. So because of these clients, I've come around and said, all right, it's actually important to build a brand. Now, I'll give you a couple of other things why it's so important about building a brand. Let's take a look at Tinder right now. And I'm an app follow. I'm using the search ads recommendation just because it's so much easier for me to show you this. But look at Tinder, look at Bumble, look at Hinge, look at Plenty of Fish, Meet Me, OnlyFans, and then dating app. So you see, these brands all outrank their main keyword, which is dating app. That's why it's so important to build that brand, because if it takes off, your brand will likely outrank any of the main keywords that you're targeting. So let me show you another example. Here's Calm. So I put Calm in here. You got Calm, you got Headspace, White Noise, and then Meditation. So Calm, 70 search score, Meditation 61, and then Headspace 65. Now, here's only two brands, Calm and Headspace, that have more search volume than their main keyword that they might be targeting, which is meditation. Whereas dating, there's a lot more. There's about a handful of apps that had more search traffic than dating, for example. That's why it's important when you're naming your app that you have something that, one, has search volume, and two, actually is relevant to the main keyword that you want to target. Now, not always important, as you can imagine with dating, Tinder, Bumble. How's that related to dating? Nah, maybe not so much, but Calm and Headspace are great examples that are app names and keywords that are very relevant to their main keyword, which is meditation. Now, let me show you this tool, and I absolutely love this tool. It's called One Look, and you want to go to One Look Reverse Dictionary, and you want to put in your main keyword. Now, it acts the same way as a thesaurus would, but I really like the way it the keywords and the words that it gives me. And so I actually prefer it than a thesaurus, but I would still use a thesaurus at the same time. So I put sleep in here, and I use this as an example for when I was trying to come up with my app name. I called it Moonlight eventually, but I was trying to come up with terms and keywords that were trendy and short, but that at the same time people would actually search for it and is relevant to my main keyword, which is sleep center, right? So sunset, that's interesting, right? So just like we did in video 3, part 3, where we're putting these keywords into a spreadsheet, I want to do the same. So sunset is one that I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Let me add that, okay? So it's kind of relevant, kind of not, but I'm going to put it in there as a potential. And then I'm going to put sunset instead. Okay, I want to see what else happens. Sunrise, dawn, nightfall. Okay, that becomes an interesting app. So I'm going to put sunset, nightfall, midway, midnight, moonrise. Okay, now see in moonlight, now I'm able to start coming up with some keywords, and this is how I found moonlight, that might make sense for my app, all right? Again, you can do this for a lot more. So you really want to build up a keyword list, this text file of over 100 plus keywords, because once we come up with some names that we think are kind of cool, we can then, in our next video, I'm going to show you how to pull all that data and then using that data, come up with an app name that you're going to be like, oh, that's good. And I'll show you exactly why I decided to pick Moonlight in that next video. All right, guys, that's it. Let me know what you thought in the comments below and what you're hoping to see, and maybe some of the cool brand names that you come up with as well. And finally, make sure you watch the next part of this ASO series where I show you how you pull all this data. That one's easy. And the percentage of high traffic, high difficulty keywords you want to be optimizing for versus the low competition, maybe lower traffic keywords that you want to be using in your ASO metadata. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video as well so that you don't miss any of our future videos related to App Store optimization and app marketing in general. All right, until next time, I'll see you on the next video.